Welcome to our 5th NOAH conference in Berlin. It also happened to be our 10th year anniversary. Thank you. And you want to celebrate round birthdays big, so we thought about finding a new location for this event. How do you guys like the new one, the station? Who was in the Tempodrome location before? Okay, you need to look at the statistics. The repeat looks very weak. Who was not in the Tempodrome last year and the years before? Okay, welcome all the new attendees. So I'm going to talk a little bit about NOAH. First of all, thank you so much for being here. As you can see, we have quite a few new partners, exhibition stands, because that's something which we believe is as important for startups than capital. If a startup today in Europe wants to compete in the global world against the platforms, against the other startups, they need to have 4 things. They need to have a good idea. The market needs to be big enough. Number 2, they need to have a great team. They need to have capital. And they need to have the right service providers. Sounds boring, but it's very true. With the right tools and right partners, you grow faster. NOAH is here to support the European digital ecosystem. And we have started the business 10 years ago because when Lehman went bankrupt and I wanted to continue to be a banker, nobody knew me, or very few. So I thought, since bankers are not the most popular people at 2008, they almost ruined the entire world, but people love conferences, let's do a conference. So now, 10 years later, we are over 4,000 attendees here. We have 10 verticals. We have 5 stages. If you haven't done so yet, this program, which probably reads harder than any bus plan of a 10 million people metropole, you will find all the companies speaking in the beginning of the document. There's a table of contents by alphabet, so you can find your favorite company to follow the presentation. Now, at this point, I need to encourage you to download the NOAH Connect app. While we are a 2-day conference, we are making an all-year effort for you to meet the right people, because that's what we are, an introduction platform. And if you want to know who wants to meet you, you just download NOAH Connect from the app stores and you check who sends you messages or meeting requests. That's our NOAH Connect app. We have 5 stages. We have a B2B, we have a consumer stage, and we have the arena. Those stages start at 10 a.m. This is, people ask me, is it the main stage? It's not the main stage, it's stadium. And to be precise, we use the same number of chairs, so we don't have a problem that some people think I don't speak on the biggest stage. So we have 3 stages the same size, because at the end, internet is a parallel economy, and it's not just any more marketplaces, advertising, and e-commerce. We are a growth conference. You have a scooter race park. If you want to see what scooter is the best, you can try them all. We have 5 different companies. We have a marijuana panel. It's going to be the one where I hear people are waiting for the most, because the people in the panel are really the ones shaping this industry, and there's going to be a lot of anticipation around this. Cloud kitchen, another very, very big topic. And then last not least of the ones I want to mention, the music industry, where after the Spotify IPO, we in Europe are very proud to have our big European exit. But what's next in music? And last year at the NOAH Berlin, 10 speakers separately, uncoordinated, said on main stage, the future for business are emotions. What do they mean with that? Well, everything is AI, robotics, automated, efficient. What are we going to crave for as humans? The emotions, the unexpected. So music is one big component of that. I can go on for hours, but we don't have any time, because now we have a very distinguished guest, Martin Wasawski and Matthias, who's going to interview Martin. At Lehman Brothers, 2 weeks in the job, in 1998, there was this funky business called Jazztel, which was a Spanish telecom. It's a Spanish telecom operator back then. And Martin is the founder of that. That's now, yeah, a long time ago. I think it's like 21 years ago or something crazy. Wow. 21 years ago, I met Martin the first time. Yesterday, he gave the opening speech at our speaker dinner, at the Axel Springer dinner last night, which was about mobility and amazing. And I'm very honored to have Matthias, our partner, Axel Springer, who doing these wonderful events. And he happens to be the #1 journalist, at least for me, asking the best questions. And I think you're even heading the newspaper, the news association in Germany. So you also have a very important role, to lead the voice of your professional peers. Thank you so much for being at NOAH Berlin 2019. We don't take this for granted. There are many conferences. We are the one who tries to bring you together for your right meeting. So thank you so much. Enjoy our event.